Hey everybody, CLARKSIDE here, welcome back to Destiny. In this video, we're reviewing the Silimar'S Wrath, a legendary auto rifle that can be acquired as a loot drop during the Iron Banner and has been on sale at Lord Saladin. Before we get down to business, I just want to ask that if you enjoy this video, please give it the thumbs up, leave a comment, and if you're new to my channel, click the subscribe button. Getting straight down to business, Silimar'S Wrath fits the same high rate of fire, low impact archetype as Atheon's Epilogue, Dr. Nope and Payback SOS to name a few. If your experience of auto rifles begins and ends with Spherical regime or other similar precision based weapons, then you might be out of your comfort zone with this absolute bullet hose of a gun. But give it some work and play to its strengths and you might find yourself pleasantly surprised. The Silimar'S Wrath has an above average rate of fire, reload speed and clip size, and below average impact range and stability. The recoil is vicious and it kicks straight up with no deviation to either side. Countering the recoil is easy at close to medium range, but too unruly for longer ranges. This can be remedied with certain perk combinations that I'll be covering very shortly, but you're not going to be able to consistently land headshots at longer ranges like you'd be used to with, say, Spherical regime or Shadow Price. The damage output for Silimar'S Wrath in Crucible is 10 for a body shot and 13 for a headshot, meaning that you're going to need to land 20 body shots or 16 headshots to take down your foe. The trick to using Silimar'S Wrath in PvP is be generous with your bullets and liberal with your trigger finger. Use the large clip size to your advantage by pre-firing corners and starting your salvos with a hip fire before aiming down sights. Getting these extra few rounds in early can mean the difference between life and death when going toe to toe with more precise weapons. The kind of perks you ought to look out for should extend the range, increase the stability, or apply damage buffs. You can skip on any reload based perks because with a large clip size you're not going to find yourself changing mags very often, and there's plenty more potential for this gun beyond reactive reload or cascade. Either of those perks would be a waste here. Let's take a deeper look at the scopes. My Silimar'S Wrath came with True Sight IS, Red Dot OAS, and Ranged Lens RLS3. For a rifle with such intense recoil, I look for scopes that improve the stability, so out of the three I've got, I equip the Red Dot OAS. Other scopes that you ought to look out for are Steady Hand IS or Sure Shot IS. I would avoid any of the range scopes that you get in the third spot. The recoil of the Silimar'S Wrath is too much for either of these to be effective. Taking a look now at the rest of the perks, my top three perks for this left hand spot are Counterbalance for increased stability, Persistence which makes the weapon grow more accurate the longer the gun is fired. Anyone who has used the Atheon's Epilogue will be familiar with this perk, and for my third choice I would go with Hip Fire, which will grant you bonus accuracy when firing from the hip. For this middle tree here, I recommend high caliber rounds for the top spot, more on that shortly, Perfect Balance or Fitted Stock for the middle spot, and Hammer Forged for the bottom spot. For this right hand spot, my top three picks are Glass Half Full, Crowd Control or Rangefinder. If Atheon's Epilogue can be turned into a laser beam, so can this. Reforging the Silimar'S Wrath with Lord Saladin is a gamble, but it gives you the chance to redesign your perfect auto rifle. One of the roles that came up for me was Counterbalance for this left hand spot, high caliber rounds, fitted stock and single point sling for this middle tree, and Glass Half Full for the right spot. Initially I thought I would favour fitted stock over anything else, but once I started using high caliber rounds I realised I had a secret beast for PvE. Previously I dismissed the Silimar'S Wrath as a low rank slayer, but with the stagger effect of high caliber rounds I was soon stopping mid ranking enemies in their tracks. In summary, was Silimar'S Wrath worth the grind and spending all those motes of light on? No. Did I have fun levelling up my rifle? I sure did. It made me adopt a different playstyle to what I'm used to. Iron Banner gives us a monthly opportunity to keep rolling the dice with Lord Saladin until we get our dream combination of perks. The idea is priceless, but personally I think our Motes of Light would be better spent on an auto rifle that follows the medium impact, medium rate of fire archetype, similar to Up For Anything. I just don't think the low impact, high rate of fire is a suitable archetype for PvP. I find it bizarre that Bungie have gone with this for a rifle that is an Iron Banner reward. It's a strange fit. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please leave a like and comment down below. If you're new to my channel, then click the subscribe button to stay up to date with all my latest Destiny videos. It's been fun hanging out. Until next time, Guardians, this is CLARKSIDE signing out.